Welcome back to another exciting episode of Grace and Gabriel's Close Encounters of the Third World. My name is Grace, and this is my brother Gabriel.
Aye, mate. It's the whale, the white whale, I say. The one with the smashed-in brow and the scrapes all down its great white side, with many the bones of poor travelers still locked inside. There she blows! It's Moby Wreck in all his menacing majesty. Kill him, mateys, kill him, so he may never kill again.
Are you quite finished your fantasy, Gabriel? Quite finished plunging into your madness?
No, I was hoping to have a schizophrenic debate with myself. No, I wasn't.
You see what I have to work with. Really now, we're standing beside some typical buses of this city. If anything, actually, these buses are better off than most others. Gabriel, if you can climb tortuously from the deep pit of your dementia, would you care to point out special features of this bus?
Certainly, Grace. First, let us inspect the windshield. Now, I'd think a windshield like this one, damaged on the driver's side, would present a problem to a bus driver. But here it actually prevents problems, since the bus driver doesn't need to worry himself with what lies ahead. Given that every bus driver in this city has a fractured view of his place in this jumbled society, his windshield might as well represent that fact. Also, I think the primary job of bus drivers in this city is braking things. Windshields, cars, pedestrians, passengers, speed limits. Not that there are any speed limits. Actually, the only rule of the road here is might makes right. And since buses are the mightiest vehicle out there, they get to do whatever they want.
Now, who's best at braking things?
Interesting question.
Well, everyone knows that. Little boys. Which is probably why all of the bus drivers are 12 years old and have never been within a city mile of a driver's license.
The reason they hire 12-year-olds is because young boys have no fear of death. The thing they're best at braking, however, is other buses, and I'll tell you why. Unlike most cities, there is no unified public transit system here. Anyone who wants to start up their own bus company can do it. The result is you get city streets full of rival buses competing for the same passengers.
The way they compete is by racing each other from bus stop to bus stop and by trying to force each other off the road. You can see how scraped and scarred these sides are. That's from this bus ramming up against other buses. These buses don't have little signs beneath the windows saying, "Keep harm in." They have signs that say, "What harm?"
You'll also notice that there are no rear view mirrors on the sides of these things. That's because they wouldn't last for 2 seconds on these streets. Besides, we feel that the driver's tender young sensibilities might be permanently damaged if they caught any glimpse of the wake of destruction they left behind them.
That's not the only destructive element of these buses either. One thing that might stand out to the Western eye is that these buses never actually stop. So other 12-year-olds are hired to hang out of the doors of the buses to grab and scoop up awaiting passengers.
Just like Creel into Moby Dick's gaping maw. Well, who's crazy now, Grace? We are! No, we're not.
Also, it's not uncommon for passengers to stumble and fall beneath the wheel as they try to jump on or jump off. Our own housekeeper had her leg badly injured by the passing blow of a tire as she tried to jump on one of these buses.
Now, a lot of people will tell you that these buses represent the chaos of this city, but I've got a better one. If this bus represents commercial activism, this bus represents political activism. It was burned out during a typically reasoned electoral dialogue. The passengers, innocent bystanders, had to throw themselves out of the window to save their lives. But that's another story. No, it's not. Yes, it is. What are you trying to do to me? That's it. Where's your bus? I'm gonna burn it down. Not if I burn